Good day and welcome to Focus on Liberia. Daily news with me, Jeremiah Mobile. Today's Tuesday, July 2, in the year 2024. These are stories making the headlines. Liberia's Supreme Court has rescheduled to hear the appeal against the conviction of former Chief Justice Gloria Moses Cowed and three of her family members this Tuesday, July 16, 2024. Monserrato County District 9 Representative Frank Safoko threatens to bring down legislature, and the Liberia Coast Guard rescued 35 flood victims in Monserrato County, including pregnant women, elderly people, and children, amid torrential rain across Liberia. Those were the headlines. Now, the news in detail plus much developments. Liberia's Supreme Court has scheduled to hear the appeal against the conviction of former Chief Justice Gloria Moses Cowed and three of her family members this Tuesday, July 16, 2024. Defense lawyers filed the appeal after a circuit in Monrovia upheld jurors' guilty verdict against Councillor Scott and her family members, Gertrude Newton, Rebecca Yondel Westnell, and Alice Johnson, for murder. They were accused of killing Chala Musu, daughter of Councillor Scott. The former Chief Justice said she had reported two separate attacks against her home, but the authorities did not prevent further attacks before Chala was brutally murdered. The accused denied any links to the murder and demanded an investigation of the former Monrovia mayor for allegedly ordering Valley Tally to carry out the attack. Koji and Tally denied the claim. Meanwhile, the court convicted Councillor Scott, Madam Wisnell, Madam Johnson, and Madam Newton for murder, criminal conspiracy, and raising false alarms to law enforcement officers. During the trial, Councillor Scott was the only witness who testified on behalf of the defendants. She accused Koji of carrying out the attack and murder of Musu at her residence. On January 9, 2024, Criminal Court A Judge Roosevelt Zewili sentenced the accused to life imprisonment, but their lawyers said the defendants were being wrongly accused of a crime they knew nothing about and that the state had failed to go after the main perpetrators. 11 of the 12 jurors voted for a guilty verdict and one voted for a non-guilty verdict. Monserrato County District 9 Representative Frank Safoko has issued a stark threat to bring down the legislature, expressing his frustration over the body's failure to act in the interest of the Liberian people. During a tumultuous session on Tuesday, July 2, 2024, Representative Foko lambasted his colleagues, referring to them as nincompoops for not setting up a specialized committee to investigate Finance Minister Boydman Kamara and Liberia Petroleum Refining Company Managing Director Amos Twe. Recently, Bond County Representative Marvin Cole accused LPRC Managing Director Amos Twe and Finance Minister Boydman Kamara of negotiating a loan from EcoBank in a tune of $9 million without the approval of the legislature. Representative Josiah Marvin Cole accused LPRC Managing Director and Finance Minister of requesting a loan on behalf of the government without approval from the national legislature. It was based on the lawmakers' request that the two senior government officials be made to appear before members of the House of Representatives to provide clarity and state on whose instruction the illegally acted, but the session was disrupted and noisy. He stressed that he is going to bring down the legislature because there are so many nincompoops in the House, adding that his colleagues are not in the interest of the Liberian people. He criticized the his fellow lawmakers for prioritizing their own interests over those of the Liberian populace. Representative Fogo emphasized that while the citizens continue to suffer daily with challenges in the health sector and at the state-run university, legislators seem more focused on self-representation. According to Representative Fogo, the ongoing hardships faced by Liberians necessitate urgent and savage action from their leaders. He urged his colleagues and to remember their duty to the people who elected them and to take concrete steps toward addressing the country's pressing issues. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Revenue, Bezongat Milton Finney, has sounded a warning to authorities of state-owned enterprises against reneging to timely contribute their respective projections captured in the current national budget for fiscal year 2024. Senator Finney is representing the people of Grand Bassa County in the 55th National Legislature. According to the Public Financial Management Law of Liberia, a state-owned enterprise is a commercial enterprise or any other organization established by law in which the government has controlling shares, which produces goods or services for the market and finances. It operates largely on the basis of its own revenues. Senator Finney observed that with 6 months already gone in the current budget year, many revenue-generating entities of the Liberian government are delaying in contributing their allocations projected in the national budget. He made these comments during a public hearing with heads of revenue-generating entities of the Liberia government. That's the Ministers of Mines and Energy, Commerce and Industry, the Director General of the Liberia Revenue Authority, National Port Authority, Liberia Immigration Service, Liberia Petroleum and Refining Company, Forestry Development Authority, among others, here at the Capitol building in the River recently. Though Senator Finney did not name a particular SOEs that is involved, he noted that a delayed by these SOEs to remit their shares of revenues collected to the national budget has a propensity to deprive Liberians and its citizens, Liberia and its citizens, the needed social and infrastructure benefits. The Liberia Coast Guard, in support of civil authority, has conducted a rescue operation for residents of Town, Johnsonville, in Monserrate County, who were flooded due to a heavy downpour. Cognizant of the devastating effects of the rainy season across the country, the Ministry of National Defense and the Armed Forces of Liberia High Command mandated the LSG, that's the LCG, to launch Operation Rising Tide. According to the press release, the operation's intent is to conduct search and rescue missions in flooded communities and ensure the safety and well-being of residents during natural disasters and the rainy season. Captain John K. Willie, commander of the Liberia Coast Guard, said the name Operation Rising Tide conveys the urgency and critical nature of the Coast Guard mission during floods, while also symbolizing the efforts to rise above the challenges posed by natural disasters. In fulfillment of his mandate, the LCG conducted a crucial search and rescue mission on 28 June 2024 in the town Johnsonville community that was severely flooded due to a heavy downpour. Despite difficulties, LCG sailors Harold College rescued 35 residents during the operation. Amongst those rescued were elderly people, pregnant women, and children. The Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency LDE detachment in Maryland County has burned narcotic substances worth over LD 2 million. The substances include 11.34 grams of kush, 0.85 grams of cocaine, 26.12 grams of heroin, and 1 1.5 kilograms of marijuana that were confiscated in Maryland. The burning exercise occurred Monday, July 1, 2024 at Philadelphia, a local community in Harper. It brought together the Philadelphia Township Commissioner, Civil Society Organization, the county attorney, a representative from Harper City authorities, the media, and the joint security. The LDA commander in Maryland, Moses Bragg, told reporters in an interview that the drugs were worth LD $2,943,548. According to him, the drugs were confiscated from 3 districts based on a tip from residents, despite the recent report labeling the agency as the least trusted security agency in the country. Commander Bell praised officers of the LDA for always showing up as backup during operation to confiscate drugs. He recalled that months ago the agency also confiscated a huge quantity of marijuana that was cultivated from Harper and similarly burned. And the Director General of the Aquaculture Inland Fisheries of the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, Zizi Kpade, is encouraging private sector investment in the aquaculture sector to boost fish production across Liberia. Director Kpade believes that for Liberian aquaculture sector to develop, Liberians and other nationals should see the need to invest potentially in the industry to create jobs on a large scale and enhance food security. To end the news, here once again are the headlines. Liberia's Supreme Court has scheduled to hear the appeal against the conviction of former Chief Justice Gloria Moses Scout and 3 of her family members this Tuesday, July 16, 2024. Mosurado County District 9 Representative Frank Safoko threatens to burn down legislature, and the Liberia Coast Guard has rescued 35 flood victims in Mosurado County, including pregnant women, elderly people, and children, amid torrential rain across Liberia. That's Focus on Liberia Daily News. On behalf of the management, Focus on Liberia, my name is Jeremiah Mobile. Do have yourself a wonderful, wonderful time. Please share our video. Bye.